the donut to me, it's like a perfectly like common sense and simple way of distilling some really difficult concepts and bringing it together in a way that engages people and can meet them at the level that they're at. And then this event today has been really well put together, some really inspiring speakers who have said loads of really thought-provoking things from different points.
So I've read a little bit about donut economics before, but it made it a bit, it's brought it to life a bit more in terms of trying to think in Leeds. You know, how can we live and make sure everybody's got a social foundation without actually stretching the global limits? And it sounds a bit trite to put it that way, but actually trying to put it into practice has been really interesting. I guess to summarise, really interesting day, but it's been about trying to put the theory into practice.
I really enjoyed this event. I thought that the way it was a really interesting and creative way to introduce the concept of the donut, because when I've tried to look into the donut kind of idea before, I found it a little bit confusing, but I felt that really making it physical was really fun, and it just made the penny drop for me, and so I'm feeling very enthused about the whole concept.
I kind of heard about donut economics, and I'd sort of seen diagrams, but I don't think I really sort of understood much of what it was all about. I think I can say now that you know, having been here today, I do understand what it's about, and it chimes in with a lot of what I've always kind of felt to be right. That really we can't go on living the way we do, because we're using far too much of the planet's resources, and somehow or other we've got to steer a middle course. And as one of the speakers says, this is the part of the donut with the sprinkles on, and this is the bit that we need to be in.
So what we're doing here today has been phenomenal. Being able to meet like-minded people talking about climate justice, looking at ways that we can support climate action leads, getting to meet loads of different partners, understanding how the intersectionality around environmentalism can be able to give our communities and give our city a voice and influence to be able to change our narrative around what climate change looks like.
As to what I shall do afterwards, I guess I'd have to think about this a lot, because the sort of things that we do trying to improve transport choices for people, I think potentially fit in very well with the objectives of the donut. That we're trying to reduce fossil fuel consumption, we're trying to make people healthier. Now that might be just one small corner of what is a very big picture. But I think that we can only ever work on one small corner, and my small corner is about sustainable and active travel.
Something that's kind of come up over the course of the day is like, is it very donut to do this? And it's something that I hadn't really considered in terms of individual action before, even though, you know, this isn't the kind of thing that can be solved exclusively by individual action, but it's definitely something that's made me think more clearly about these kind of concepts.
When it comes to young people, my role is really making sure we can advocate to be better allies to young people from all backgrounds. But when it comes to black, minority or ethnic groups, their voice are missing in this conversation. We need to do better to be able to see how we go into those communities to talk to them.
And what I'm going to do differently is I'm going to try and think about the donut and how would you do that in a donut way when I'm doing things, so I try and change my mindset about it.